there's a quest where you meet a witch that Geralt doesn't sleep with, and I think that's interesting. So I'm kind of on the lookout for her as well. Oh God. I love how I can't hit anything. It's great. I honestly need like more of these. I love how Geralt won't even fucking hit it! There we go. Like, come on now. Okay, honestly, I mean, if they're bandits, I get why they were, like, hiding here, but I feel like any smart person who knows anything about survival or the world of the monsters, would not hide in a swamp. Bad things happen in the swamps. Parchment? Okay, there's nothing on it. Suspicious letter. Darling mother, forgive me for fleeing without saying a word, but you know if father learned my intentions, he would sooner break my knees than allow me to leave. You must understand, the life of a village scribbler is not for me. I do not want to end up like father, spending my entire life hunched over tomes and slowly losing my eyesight during days and nights spent in dark offices. I want to live a life of adventure. Perhaps one day I'll visit you, my darling mother. Meanwhile, may you know health and happiness. So I actually know someone who does like scriber or scribbler stuff. It's really cool when they make the paper and use ink. Like, it turns out really nice, but I understand not wanting to be hunched over and doing that for long periods of time. I guess I'll go back on the road then.
Come on.
Don't even come at me with that bullshit. What is this? This looks suspicious. Why is it just sitting here?
Must be Delonne's residence. Gotta find a way inside.
Oh, wait. This has, people in it. See, okay, they're ready for me. They don't even know. I don't know how they know that I'm outside. Alright, here we go. Oh my god! Oh my god! Come on! Oh, okay, you actually hit pretty hard. So he's dying slowly. He's dying slowly. Who's in trouble?
My soul cannot handle this. It simply cannot. Oh, Lebioda's wounds.
Calm down. It's over.
I thank you, sir. And you must forgive me my momentary loss of composure. Are you in need of accoutrements, monsieur?
I mean, I don't know. He's pretty composed for someone who was held hostage.
Villa looks abandoned. You its owner?
More its temporary steward. By order of the Treasury Minister, I am to serve as caretaker of Count Delonne's properties and estates. The Count is missing. Yet, no one at the palace warned me. Villefitted is the lair of bandits. That is to say it was, but is no more. Thanks to your heroism, Monsieur Witcher.
What do you have that you're willing to sell?
Oh, he can take all my junk. Oh, that's perfect. Here, have some drugs. Have some jewelry. And people's ashes. Oh, you know what fun side quest? I don't know if it's you can do it yet, but it's where you flirt with the bank teller lady.
Thanks. So long.
Okay, where else can we go? I suppose, I don't know. I guess we can tell the queen. Going back on that main story stuff. Actually, you know what? I'll just write there. Why not? Yeah, I guess we can tell the queen.
Not so fast, Roach.
Oh, did I leave that horse? I think I left that horse there. It's so majestic just sitting in the distance like that. You know, I've heard things about, like, they're gonna be doing, like, or possibly, like, a Witcher 4, you know? I just hope that you get to, like, that you get to play as, like, one of the first Witchers when Kaer Morhen was, being built. And I don't know. I don't know if Andrew Sapkowski would, like, even give them the rights to make more Witcher stuff that, that isn't based on, like, any characters from the books. I don't know. Maybe some, like, important distant past character. Hey, look, it's my house.
Giddy up.
So, okay. I need to know where, is this the orphanage? It has to be, right? There's kids here. There also should be a rock where that has the same vampire worshipping symbol. There it is.
Excuse me.
Yeah, okay. So there is like some sort of vampire cult. That is the Unseen Elder's like necklace that he wears around his neck. I think that's his tribe. And look, this guy's praying to it. It's a cult. Okay, sorry. I just had to show that. I wonder where these other rocks are around Toussaint. I didn't know that the orphanage was so close to the palace. I always thought it was further down the map. Roach! Roach! Oh my god, it's like I'm talking to Onyx. Roach, let's go. Roach is just like a big cat. Okay, wait, I have to wait till she's like out of my mini map. Here we go.
That's it, Roach.
I just can't get over how grand that fucking palace is.
Where's that could come this time?
There was a time when that was.
Oh, that's bad luck.
You know, now that I'm in Tesha Mutna armor, I kind of feel like Roach needs to match us, you know? And watch how she changes. Yeah, she's all gloomy.
Work doth one know, sloth doth one grant.
I do want to read the story how Anna Henrietta and Dandelion know each other.
That's my knees ache something horrible.
Slithering snake by the leg.
Mama says that if someone's really, but I mean
Whoa
really,
there, Roach.
Pretty open palace if kids can just roam about it.
Your Grace, I have... The palace is secure.
And what of the funeral preparations?
As your Grace wished, the deceased will be buried with the highest honors. And our dearly departed Milton de Peyrac.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
Did her
I
dress
was not
change?
mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
So we didn't actually find the beast.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Ha! Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And Buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed Buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue.
Why
Bring
is
the matter
Damien
to
such
its
an
end at
asshole?
once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100? Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What then do you intend to do?
I think in Witcher... Okay, so in Witcher 3, it explains that you can't turn someone into a vampire. They are from the Conjunction of Spheres. They are born a vampire. But then in Witcher 1, there's a story of someone being turned into a vampire. Also, there's 2 higher vampires in Novigrad, I think, but Geralt cuts them down. So I'm not sure where the line is drawn or if they're higher vampires.
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
I want a mustache like Damien's, though, even though he's kind of an asshole.
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Yeah, so for anyone who's out of the loop, fun fact, the woman who voices Anna Henrietta is the woman who plays Tasia de Vries in the Netflix show.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnap the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
She has so much hair!
Wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
So we got a human bloodhound.
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saint Latour. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint Real, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Saint Real was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Saint Real. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Saint Real, it is Saint Real. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
Yeah, I like Anna Henrietta, obviously. Or honestly, she's so, like, fucking sassy.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Is it implied that Damien is like in love with Anna Henrietta? It seems like a lot of guys are. Roach is so... oh god. Roach just probably smells like death. Maybe that's why there's so many flies around her.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
So, what do we have to protect her from? Plants?
Panthers have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this. Back, you beast! Begone! Help! Save us!
Hang on, hang on. It would help if the horses did not freak out.
Back, you beast!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate
Thank you.
we happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Tell me more about this vineyard. Castel Ravello.
It's the best in Oltusa. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabrizio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the one was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
I remember the first time I played this, I was so paranoid about protecting her, and it was just two panthers.
Those running riot. Our duchy values peace and quiet.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned.
Okay, so what was the point of going incognito if you're just gonna tell
That won't
people
be
who you are?
necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Came to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any questions.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabrizio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about San Real?
I am at your service.
The San Real. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
Nope, impossible.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Sonreal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Yes!
And listen, I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me,
We love a woman in charge. Or, sorry, Anna Henrietta,
around the corner. I'll
in
show
I
particular.
shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
You. Of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
I like how Damien is also just left here.
We shall wait here, Master Fabricio.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
I like the little details. Because Tucson is part of Nilfgaard, they bow in the Nilfgaardian way.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Geralt, please.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Okay, so where's the thing? Where's the other thing I need?
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Got Pomino over here.
Yeah, it's upstairs.
I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
It's over here. Right?
San Real. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
How do I not remember?
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full.
Oh yeah, they're all full.
Full. This one's full too. Full.
I thought you were checking too.
This one's full too. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of San Real? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Okay, but where's... Find a barrel tap? Probably down below. Oh! It's right there! It's right there!
Barrel taps. Got the taps.
Then get to work. Let's broach those barrels.
Ready.
Step aside.
So?
Those hints of spice. Distinctive. This is San Real.
So, my, one of my closest friends makes wine, or her parents do, and she helps. And they sell it, and I think it's a very interesting process, even though I do not like wine.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Probably has a lot of bullshit.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace,
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of San Real. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything.
Boy, you done fucked up.
Show me mercy.
You picked a bouquet of whoopsie daisies.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the Pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrin aristocrat at court.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What now, Witcher?
Hey, you know what? In Velen, they would have hung him, chopped him up, put arrows in him. She just sent him to prison.
I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal. Relax. Now we wait.
Why do bandits always go places shirtless?
Ah, our favorite vintner. It's not him.
Aw, yeah. Let's go. Oh, wow, it's already a shit show. Actually, wait a second. It's already a shit show. We're 10 seconds in. Okay, so I'll do that again, but I guess won't go next to the huge barrels that blow up. I feel like that's a smart idea. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, now let's do the bombs. And I'm gonna stay far away from them. Ah! I can't even tell, like, what's going on. Do I gain souls? Oh, I killed some of her guardsmen. Oops.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
at your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Don't need to like each other. Just gotta do our jobs.
If that's how you wish to treat it. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
Oh, shit, my dude.
Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
How can he move his arm?
Dog, they say he plowed your mother.
Once again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call it...
Wait. If he doesn't wish to speak, he needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Yes, intimidate him.
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he is all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
How can he
Stop
move
screaming.
his arm?
Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Oughta be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered a man for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
I'll join you. We'll meet there.
We shall await your arrival.
Oh my god, so many baddies. So I think that's where I'm actually going to end it for today. But we got a lot done. Yeah, so next time I'm going to be doing some more main story stuff. And I don't want to do too much of the main story just because I know the shit that goes down. And I want to explore Toussaint before that happens. So thank you so much for everyone who joined my stream and who commented, and I will see you guys next time.